One of the Aaron Austin Show's favorite sponsors is R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, go on down to R&J's.
Jack Stacks here, and let's talk about Papa C's Barbecue. They're at Leprechauns on Fridays and Saturdays, 5:30 to 11 p.m. or until sold out. They're actually introducing some THC-infused barbecue rub.
Illegal. Appliance Nerd. If you have any trouble with your appliances, get with 316-807-7498. Having appliance trouble sucks, and buying all new equipment is no fun either. So get with Appliance Nerd, and maybe they can get you fixed up and going again.
All Out Detox has 3 great locations in Wichita. Go check them out for 2 for $10 drug tests every day. They've been in business for 15 years, so you know you can trust them. Go all in with All Out Detox. Janelle over at Suburbs and Sass is Aaron and Austin Show's official merch provider, and I've been super impressed.
I've been super impressed too. She really has awesome merch, from glasses to t-shirts to sunglasses. If you really want to get down with us, we got those for you too as well.
If you want some custom merch, go check out Janelle at Suburbs and Sass. Hit up the Aaron and Austin Show about our merch. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron and Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me. Everybody loves Angie's Tacos, so get down to the Cowboy Inn at noon on Tuesdays, and now starting at the Shamrock Inn at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Diaper Jam 2025. We don't have a whole lot of details yet, but go check it out. Every time it's been a great night, benefiting a great cause. Lots of really good local music.
We'll probably be at Bourbon Street again this year. Get ready for Diaper Jam 2025.
Bring diapers.
Make sure you get out to 42 Below. They got 2 great locations. They're out west on Tyler and they're downtown. They got a lot of creative and local glass. They got a glass blower in the back. They got a lot going on in that building. Make sure that you get everything 42 Below. Fine, he'll be fine. It's another day. Hey, 148. We're pushing on season 4 of this shit. We're
8 episodes away.
8 episodes away from 4 years of this. We appreciate everybody that's came on the show. We appreciate Annie, our engineer. Shit happens. Sometimes cameras get flipped upside down automatically, and she figures it out.
It's weird.
She's working hard for us. We appreciate it. We really, really appreciate it. Diaper Jam. Huge show coming up. Guys, bring out the diapers for this show. We got music all damn day for this thing. It starts at noon, finishes at midnight.
Yeah, come out to Bourbon Street. DJ Carbon kicks it off.
And at April 19th on a Saturday. So, and all you got to do is bring any kind of diapers, but don't be a cheap ass and bring the little paper ones. Get the whole box and bring them in, because we're trying to get the numbers up. As always this year, we're shooting for higher and higher every year.
Last year we did really good.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 30,000 or something this year. So, get with us on that. We love it. So, Diaper Jam, we love you. And then we had a local dude, give him a little bit of flowers, that was on The Voice this week. Give us a little shout out to this guy.
Jalen Johnston. Yeah, man. He had, I think, 3 coaches turn around for him.
So that's good. This is a kid I've seen at open mics, and this is a kid I've seen. He's actually played the Nowhere Grill, a place we recently just did a. Come on in. They know the layout. They know the layout. Come on in, guys. But yeah, he's hopefully he gets his another shot and keeps moving down the line on The Voice with Jalen Johnston. And he's a country music star from here around the area. So, do they? They no crowd participation in that shit, is there? It ain't like American Idol, right? You can't call in and vote and shit, right?
I don't know. I really don't watch it, to be
It would be
honest
fun, though.
with you.
That's not how the voice works, I don't think, right? I have no fucking idea.
I don't
but
know.
It's not. But American Idol was like it was America. Like America voted, or they said we did. I mean, I didn't. It ain't like I was back there counting votes. But I mean,
voter fraud on American Idol.
It was rigged.
It gave you the impression that it was that way. So. Anyway, don't be a dick. Maybe we should start this segment. We should have a new segment like this. Don't be a dick like that guy that slapped a friend of ours this weekend.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that guy was
famous.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Justin
Dumbass.
Peterson. We ain't scared to put you on blast. Of course, he's swinging at women in a bar or anybody.
And this is
it went all over the fucking Wichita spread. You might have missed it a little bit because you're from McPherson, of course, but
it was Monica, the manager from Mountain Deer Revival.
Yeah. Like it's someone cool as fuck.
It was everybody's friend and like everybody's.
And shout out to Monica for taking that dude slap like a G. She just like fuck this dude.
Wow.
She didn't even flex.
Yeah, man.
She didn't even flinch. She didn't move. She didn't get knocked down. She stood there like fuck this guy. And then apparently this guy's hit another couple other person, got caught.
Yeah, this isn't an.
He's been to jail for fucking getting pulled over with half a pound of methamphetamines in his car. So this guy's a real fucking winner.
Outstanding.
This guy's a real fucking winner. So make sure everybody knows Justin Peterson's a giant hunk of shit and slaps women in bars.
Yeah, and he's also a marriage counselor. We'll say.
I think we need to write a diss song.
I mean, come on, man. And he's a big fucking guy too. He ain't no little like dude that is, but he's a big old dude that works out and is on steroids probably, by the way he looks. So, like, you can't. I mean, come on, man. And this is the second encounter of him. There's another video of him punching a girl in an altercation, but it was such a wild altercation that nobody ever got charged with anything. So, let's blast that motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck that dude. So, yeah. But we'll move on past that guy. But he's Wichita famous this week. Wichita infamous.
Yeah, that one
for sure.
That one got by me. I was like,
I mean, it couldn't get by me.
Pull the video.
Yeah, oh God, it couldn't get. Yeah, we'll let you see it here in a little bit. I mean, it's something I wish we could play it real quick before you have a screen for it. But I mean, literally, it was every feed. I couldn't get away from it. But it was everywhere. Yeah. But other than that, I gotta say one thing, just one thing. If you don't like hip hop music. It's okay that you didn't like the halftime show of the Super Bowl, but we don't care. So if you didn't like that type of music, keep it to yourself. That's fine. I didn't listen to the hell of Prince is dead. He's not coming back to sing another halftime show. Everybody's like, Prince did the best halftime show ever. Why can't we do that? Well, the man's dead.
He made it rain. He made it rain.
Hey, with all the digital avatar stuff they got going on today and holograms, Prince could play the halftime.
He probably
show.
could. Yeah. He probably could. We could bring it back, but it wouldn't be the same. It'll be like, well, his hair wasn't right, or his, you know how people are.
Still be dope though. I
think. Yeah, I'd still do it.
They couldn't pay enough.
They should. No, thank you. They should have a hologram of Johnny Cash and Prince do the next halftime show.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like that. I would like to see them do halftime shows with multiple eclectic artists. Why can't we have? Why's it got to just be Kendrick Lamar? Why can't we transition Kendrick Lamar into something heavy metal, into maybe a country dude that comes out? Why don't we have it more of a roulette or a carousel type of thing instead of one person just singing?
Effort.
Yeah, it'd be more. That'd be dope. It'd be more fun.
I'd imagine that hashes out in the deals with the actors.
I know it doesn't. What people don't realize is Jay-Z's talent company is the company that picks who's in the NFL. He got a contract with the NFL like 3 years ago. Yeah. So like Jay-Z kind of decides who. And if you look at who they've had as the Super Bowl people, they've literally picked the top 10.
Good work if you can get it.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be good money. So, but like I said, like not always is the show going to be for you, but there's no reason to go on and be like, this is the worst show I've ever heard and I couldn't understand a word of it. I feel like you show your ignorance a little bit on that, because let's not act like if some fucking metal band came out there and blew the doors off that place that you'd have heard every word that they said too.
Oh shit.
So come on. Like,
dude, I'm in 3 bands and I don't know 90% of the words of any of the 3.
There's always haters, and you could placate to everyone in that audience and there'd still be somebody like, nope.
There'd still be Karens out there fucking trying. Yeah, so that's what I say. And if you are that person, fuck off and keep that shit to yourself. Nobody cares.
No doubt.
So I thought it was hilarious that Serena Williams was out there and they was out there trashing on Drake for being a pedophile. And fuck him. If he's that way, that's hilarious to me. Fucking shit on him. Like, if you know people that are pedophiles, I think it's okay that we start exposing them. I'm not against exposing them. So, I mean, shit. But anyway, let's get off that too, shit, because we don't even trying to expose pedophiles everywhere.
This shit gets real on the Sentence Scar episodes.
Man.
That's because we,
down with pedophiles and down with slapping people in bars.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to draw a line somewhere.
On all that stuff, for sure. I mean,
we just slapped a motherfucker right here.
That's all right. I'm not a lady in the bar, so.
Yeah. That makes it how it is.
Well, you sure as hell ain't gonna make me any uglier, so we're cool.
It's fine.
Oh, I thought it was funny. They got her. They got his
beard
ex.
was nice and soft though.
It helps with the slaps when you. That's what
it's
it is.
the conditioner that does it. Really, it's a beard oil.
You guys seen those, right? The slap with the slap competition.
Oh, I love that.
How is that a thing? How is that a thing?
I don't know, but it's great to watch. That's right up there with bum fights.
It's good.
The last one, I saw, I think, was edited, but it looked like that dude's head went all the way around.
It's crazy that the UFC got involved in it. And they're like, it's sanctioned shit now.
Yeah,
like, it's
it's legitimate. Yeah, there's rules, regulations.
Anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about slap fighting, where you actually, instead of arm wrestling on a table, there's a table in front of you, and
you hold a bar behind you.
You don't get you just get a turn. You slap each other.
Yeah. But like these people that are getting slapped, they hold this like bar behind them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part of it. Why do you have to do that?
Well, it's just because.
So you don't.
Yeah, so you don't go swing on the guy.
I would imagine. Yeah. Maybe
but you're literally
maybe you have to hold it because that counts as part of like not
falling or
not
something?
falling or failing or something.
I don't know, but usually there's people there to catch you.
And what's the real rules on that? Do I have to hit you with my palm? Can I get you with a little bit of the wrist here? Like, what can I really knock?
I think it
off?
gets really shady right around there because I've seen some hits.
Because if I hit you there.
I just want to see some X-rays of those dudes' skulls after doing that.
Yeah, let's just fucking sign up for CTE on that bad boy.
Oh, the best one I ever saw. There was some little scrawny white
football
dude
argument there
with like black contacts and all these tats, and he might have been $1.25.
Yeah,
and he's up against a dude like Trevor's size. He slaps him, and the dude's just.
Let's be honest. No one's trying to get slapped by Trevor's giant fucking mitts.
And then this poor guy, he gets ready to take that hit, and dude hits him, and it's like the old cartoon where you see the stars, and dude just.
Ow. Yeah, and what's I don't even know the rules on that part. Like sometimes the guy gets a sack and he can come back and he still gets the slap. Like if you don't go down, or is there a 10 count? They don't really
I don't know.
Say.
It's really just like some rage bait on TikTok. For
it
me.
Is. Well, and it's the slow motion ones are cool too because you get to see their skull like shift on their fucking faces.
Yeah. I have yet to see that one. I'll be looking for that.
Yeah, you watch 2 or 3 of them, you'll be right in your algorithm every time.
Spitfly.
Oh, it's rough because they show them in slow motion when you know how it's in that stop motion camera
how the face wraps around,
jaw swing around.
Oh yeah, you get to see the skull move
for
first.
The memes of that mixed with the Mortal Kombat thing.
Yeah, and then you see that shit catch up. It's like
moving, lips and nose are still over here.
Oh man, that's some crazy shit.
All right.
And I gotta say a shout out to Alex at Station 8 hooked us up with some me and the family up for some Super Bowl goods this last few days. So appreciate them. Super Bowl didn't go well for people around this town. I don't know. You guys are Chiefs fans. Anybody in here Chiefs fans?
I didn't even watch the game.
I'm a 49ers fan, so I didn't care.
She came up and sat with me at work and had it on the tablet. It was good for the commercials.
Yeah.
The halftime show when I got to watch it.
The Seal commercial made me laugh like a motherfucker. I don't know if anybody saw that, but Seal. What do you mean it was? Of course it was fake. Seal's not really a seal. He's a man. You were right to think that was fake.
Now I gotta go watch this shit. I don't even know what.
So there's a commercial of there's a like a blue. I think it's a Baja Blast commercial for Mountain Dew, and Seal is a seal singing on a rock.
They've taken his head and put it and
on
digitally feathered it into a seal's body on there.
No, that is real. He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
that is real.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I didn't know you knew him.
You were right. I
didn't know you knew him personally.
Yeah.
But he's singing "Kiss" by whatever
that dude came
the
out.
Batman song.
MTV loved him for about 2.5 seconds, and then he was gone with the wind.
It worked enough to get Kim. It worked enough to get one of the hottest supermodels in Heidi Klum, and he bounced. He was like, "I got Heidi Klum. Fuck this
out."
Yep. House husband. What's up?
I'm out of here. I'm out. And that song, let's be honest, Kissed by the
It's
Batman
got legs.
song.
It's got legs, man.
It's one of the best
I think
songs.
of it
It's
for a
one of the
long
best, coolest, song.
Cartman did it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
I've seen a lot of redos of that song. A lot of artists hash that one up in different ways. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a cool song. So I mean, he made a cool song, took Heidi Klum, threw her over his shoulder, and ran the fuck out. He's gone.
High five.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
So,
cool with this.
Trevor, Adam from Sin and Scar, do you have any plans to do Kiss by a Rose? Or
Trevor's singing it. I'm not. I'm a bass player. I'll play anything.
I have sang along with that song.
Trevor's got that in his chops.
Maybe.
Maybe in drop C
We have to
sharp.
down tune that thing. Yeah.
I figure you got
there's
it.
always a
We had
way.
to bring the
There's
song to
always
my
a way.
register.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
terrible.
I think I mean, that's what you got to do. That's a smart musician in you. Why try to sing out of your comfort zone and make it sound like shit? You more should shape the song to. I mean, that's a smart move in my opinion. Most people try to come to shit, and it's like, hey man, you can't. Sometimes you just can't do what people think. You don't be singing like Seal.
If anybody ever questions whether they can do a song or not, all they have to do is listen to that one Puddle of Mud Nirvana cover and be like, nah, I shouldn't do shit.
Yeah,
That one's rough.
let's not fuck with certain things.
Exactly.
Hey, so tell me about the Texas Hippie Coalition gig you guys got coming up.
Yeah, well, let's
sounds killer.
let's say right now these guys are the fucking
Yeah.
hardest working band in heavy metal right now. It seems like Jesus. So not only are you got a couple shows coming
Yeah,
up,
you
but
got
first
some
and
good shows
foremost, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is open at the Cotillion, and that's a big notch in our belt. Like that's really what it was. Like the history of that place, all the shows that I've seen there.
Have you ever done it, or is this the first time
This
you
is
guys
the first
done?
one.
Oh,
Dude,
badass!
This
Awesome,
will be the
man.
first time I think most of us have even walked in the door at the Cotillion.
Oh, nice,
and
man.
fucking
Hell yeah.
Ace Frehley is there a month later. I'm like, oh my god!
You
I'm
guys have
gonna
never
play
been
this.
to the Cotillion?
I've never even walked in the door. At
I have
Oh,
been
yeah.
there a lot of times.
Right?
I've seen
We've
Clutch
never
there.
even been
Clutch
there.
there twice. Black Label twice. Seven Dust.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people.
Never been
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Even.
that's kind of double cool for you.
Yeah, get to walk in the door and play that mother.
Well,
Hell
the
yeah,
playbill, the history of the playbills on that place. You name
goes back a
you
really
name a
long
band,
time.
you'd have a hard time not naming a band that you haven't heard of.
Well, I feel like if you are a band in this
A lot of history on this stage.
regional area, getting to play that place is always like a rite of passage almost.
A little bit, yeah.
Like I've heard this same thing from a lot of bands like you guys that have deserved to play there for a long time. It ain't like you just now deserve to play there, but it just worked out finally. But it always, I like to see like because the Cotillion's a cool fucking joint.
No doubt.
And it's cool to get to open for a pretty big band like Texas Hippie Coalition. And then you got a lot of other great bands from around the city that are also on this bill too as well with you guys, right?
Right, there's a JWL and
Coda Lewis.
Yeah. So
on there.
nice. I mean, and shout out to
And JWL's playing with us the next night, the Saturday too.
yeah,
Right at the Depot.
they're with you
So-
2 nights in a row.
Yep. It's our leg with the leg.
He's like, man, just bet we're gonna world tour.
So you're doing Friday at the Cotillion and Saturday here.
Yep.
And here at the Hideout.
Man, both shows are. I mean, not that I'm not excited about the Cotillion.
In a
'cause
foot of snow.
It's the Cotillion, man.
Yeah.
But Saturday night's going to be really, really awesome.
'Cause that's
it's
the-
EP release show. Our buddy Steve Kuntz is opening it up,
Badass.
and then we've got 10 Ton Toad, JWL, and Love Like War. I mean,
Well, the thing is,
Hell yeah.
the thing
it's
is,
gonna be a
it's
solid
hell
lineup.
night.
the thing is
Solid
these guys.
lineup.
The thing is these guys get a really cool show going on for Friday. Getting to open at the Cotillion, getting to play there. But on Saturday we partying, baby.
That's right.
On Saturday we partying, and it's all for you guys. That everybody else is coming in for that show, but that's great to have you guys having an EP release is badass. And thanks for choosing the Hideout to do that at.
Actually,
And-
I wouldn't have wanted to do it anywhere else, man. You guys, I mean,
It's a homespun vibe
kind of a
around
home
it, yeah.
feel to it. You know, I mean, this is our home court advantage here. You know what I'm saying? And we push from here. And when you guys, back when we were here the last time, you guys were like, hey, we need to do the release thing. We just kind of took that and ran it. So, and it all worked out. The timing just kind of lined up on its own. So,
When it's right, it's
2025
right.
is time to
Yeah.
push.
When it's right,
well,
it's right.
everybody wants to get to this show Saturday night. I'm not going to tell you what it is that's going to be given away
Oh, yeah.
to people that come in the door and pay their admission, but let's just say
Or,
it'll make your St. Patty's a really kick-ass weekend is all I'm going to say.
No doubt. Especially
Shamrock cookies from Ginny Jack. That's my guess. That's my guess. That would be the prize.
why are you trying to say some shit?
No, I'm saying Ginny Jack makes
Why
some
are you
good
guessing
cookies.
so well?
Guess you're making cookies.
Yeah, that's good.
Jesus Christ, just bring this guy along on trivia night.
No, there's gonna be some good giveaways. We cashed in on we have a show coming up in March.
You guys got 3 shows. After that, you got the Ides of March show too at Wave, right?
The Ides of March show has gotten pretty popular.
Yeah.
Right. And we have some of the.
See how popular it is. He's getting messages about it during this show.
Some of the last remaining tickets. So we got a little cache of tickets, and we would like to give those away to the people that come to the show.
All right, you heard it here first. Night. How many tickets you got for that March show?
I think there'd be 20.
And it's like March 25th?
March 15th.
March 15th.
I thought it was 25th or 15th.
So it's a month from that Saturday. Like we do the Friday thing, then the Saturday thing, and from that Saturday it's the next 15th in the next month.
Yeah, like it's basically a month away.
Right.
So show up at the EP release.
Show up at the EP release if you want to get
Are you giving these tickets away to EP release buyers? EP buyers?
We weren't really sure.
I'll tell you right now, if you buy the most merch, I'll tell you now, if you buy the most merch at the EP release, they'll give you they'll hook you
buy
up.
the bundle, maybe.
It might be a thing like that. Buy
a bundle.
Buy a shirt. Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt. Buy a CD. You get the ticket.
There's going to be
something like that.
Whole stack of new merch.
It's going to be awesome.
I like it, man.
Come in and get some.
We're partying on Saturday, guys. That's going to be a lot of fun. We got Valentine's Day on Friday, where you can go jam with them at the Cotillion. And then you got a whole fucking party going on at the Hideout. And if you've not partied at the Hideout yet,
bring your ass to the Cotillion, because that's Jenny and I's 17th wedding anniversary that day. So bring your ass out, come hang out with us at the Cotillion, party down, and then come see us again Saturday night right here. Get your tickets to come party with us again next month.
Are you guys going to have albums for sale?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about are they going to be in what platform?
They will be. Let's see.
You've got them on all the streamings.
I'm talking about are they going to be on what media? Are they going to? Can we buy them on record or CD or?
We will have physical copies, and then DistroKid's going to handle the online push, the digital, to all the.
So you got like cards
platforms
with that or something, or?
I recommend albums too.
There was like
sometimes.
a download card or something.
I recommend albums.
I didn't get a download card, but they let me put the date on there when they
wanted
wanted to do it.
So
I did the drop.
They make you good money.
It's going to be midnight.
I'd love to
sell fucking 5 of them. I'm pretty happy.
Oh yeah. Midnight,
February 14th. It would be available on like the iTunes and then YouTube and all the Pandora and all that stuff.
What's the best one for you guys? Spotify, maybe.
No, it'll be here Saturday night that we'll debut the actual physical copies. Yep, and all kinds of new merch.
So just
off
about
our
the time,
rockers, hooked
just
up
about
the merch,
the time
man.
THC's wrapping up the stage,
hats, koozies, stickers.
our EP will be available online, and then all the way into the next night, that'll be the day for it. So I wanted it to be available from like sun up that 15th, like the whole like.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
That's fun. So what?
And Big Dad Rich, if you're listening, man, I know you ain't got nowhere to go after our show, and we could just hang out and party here the next night. You're totally welcome to come in. Like you and the whole crew, man. We'll park that big ass.
I bet his mama's watching.
Here.
Mama, tell him. Mama, tell him.
Yeah.
I bet his mom watches this show. We get some moms a bitch about it. I ain't gonna lie. But what are tickets for Texas Hippie Coalition hitting for? What are we doing there at that Cotillion? What can we get those for?
That I don't know.
I'd have to look that up.
I was thinking probably $25, $30 show price.
Is it just you two on the bill?
No, it's John Woodson's leg is on that bill.
Oh yeah,
John Woodson's leg, Coda Lewis.
There's a couple of people. There's a few on that bill.
It's us three and then THC.
Yeah, that's right. And who was Texas Hippie Coalition? Are they the full same as who they were? Because that's kind of been a rotating group of people on their kind of all-star group, right? From what I remember.
I believe it's Joey and the same beta. I think it's the same group as that came through last time when they were here when Love Like War opened with them.
Because I've seen them a few times too. Last time I saw them was with Black Label Society.
Right.
I saw them together, but it wasn't here at the Cotillion.
What'd you find out, Adam?
Well, I found out that the doors open at 5:30. General admission tickets are $21, and it has the asterisk, of course, that says does not include convenience or handling fees.
So 30.
So I would guess 25 to 30.
Yeah.
Unless you go get it at the Cotillion.
Yep, the Cotillion, or you can get it at etix.com.
People do forget that if you are, you can actually go to the cotillion and avoid those fees and buy those tickets at their box office.
Straight from the box office.
They do have hours.
They do will calls.
They do have will call. You can call in, pay over the phone, and put your tickets on will call. Most people don't realize that you can bypass a little bit of that horse shit, but it's not the easiest thing to deal with. But you can. With some good venues.
Some of them shows really packed the cotillion, man. Like Black Label was full.
Oh, Black
Label. I was like,
Black Label's always cool because the one dude is a monster. Zach Wild is just a fucking giant.
Well, he comes out. He doesn't do wireless, I guess. So he's got this like 150-foot lead that he dangles and drips off the stage, and he goes out into the crowd and rocks with the crowd for a little while. And last time I was in there, it looked like the stagehand was having a hard time trying to like deal with where that lead was. So I just grabbed it, went whoop, and just held it up in the air like that, and it solved everything. So
big guys are helpful.
I guess this is what I'm doing for the next 15 minutes.
Take me on the fucking race.
How much did you immediately regret that? You're like, oh shit.
I'm about 7 minutes into it. I'm like, switch hands.
You're like,
I'm doing this.
It's like when you put a woman up on your shoulders at a concert. You're like, this is a great idea. Until
all right, but here it is. Just a shout out to the cotillion and all the fun that I've had there, and like the neat moments that you'd have to literally be in my pockets, my shoes to understand it. Like, so here it was. I did that, right? And he's out there jamming. He's wheelie all over in the state. And
how'd that go?
So he looks at the guys that are helping kind of manage the crowd around him, right? He's got a couple of guys that kind of go, okay, you're getting a little too close, right? He motions to those guys, hey, it's time to get back to the stage. And they start to make a move that way. And as they do, I'm sitting there with my fucking arms just buckling, right? Like,
I ain't getting paid for this shit.
I got you, bro. Right? Zach looks over at me, and for just a slightest notion of a second, he looks at me and goes, just the slightest cunt hair of a nod. Like,
so now you're in the band.
I was like, oh, and nobody else saw it but me. And I was like, that was fucking awesome. So that was
it was worth it. It was
one of those moments. I was like, oh, that was cool.
He was like, the guy was like, yeah, I know your arms fucking hurts.
I don't know what it was. He probably could have been looking at me like, what the fuck are you touching my lead for?
Yeah, right.
Could have been that. Let's not do. It started negative. Let's keep it positive.
Let's keep it nice.
He was like, man, this guy's working hard.
Yeah,
this guy's awesome.
I'm gonna get his autograph later.
Yeah.
I have a picture of me and Zach Wild when I was like 14 years old.
No doubt.
Yeah. Back in the train hat.
Right.
The burnt up Confederate guitar with bottle
We're not
caps
exposing anybody tonight, are we? It's cool.
No, it's all, yeah.
It was cool. It wasn't like a
Zach Wild would not go on Epstein's plane.
All right, good.
I'll tell you that.
Because he's been bad at. I've always thought that Black Label Society was a fucking cool ass band.
Do you remember Pride and Joy?
Losing my mind. Yes.
Yeah, you remember that?
Oh, my God. The banjo
that record I thought was just dope as shit. But that was like Zach Wild doing Southern rock, and it was just killer.
He's been pretty diverse artist, honestly.
Yeah.
Zach's a dude that looks like a giant metal playing guy.
Listen to In This River that he did after Dime passed away. That, oh, my God, that song, yeah, that was, I think, his pinnacle.
That one gets me every time. Mm-hmm. Like it hadn't released, but that all kind of happened at the same time. And Zach was just like, "No, that's Dime song now. We make a video about Dime now. That's Dime song now." No. And they just went with it. And I was like, "Yeah."
Sometimes it's how it's just got to be. Sometimes when it's right, it's right on shit like that.
When it's right, it's right, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel it, and it's easy.
That guy's got good stage moves too, man. He's got this tiger shark thing that he does, where he kind of like goes back and forth like that, gets that hair whipping back and forth, and that kilt's just right above the knee, just far enough, bro. I'm looking over like, Mom, you stop looking up there. Quit it.
How old is Zach Wild now these days?
Oh, shit. He's probably 60.
60? 60-something? Yeah. I mean, we're getting old. Shit, I'm 41. I mean, so.
Shit, I'll be 47
Dude, all right. So he started playing with Ozzy at 17.
Yeah.
Shit. Really?
That's why he wheelies. Because Ozzy mid-set Zach would start he'd start lead, right? He'd just go off on a solo, and Ozzy would go back and do whatever Ozzy needed to do behind stage with whoever, whatever, however. He'd just leave Zach out there. He'd leave Zach out there 15 minutes, dude, 20 minutes. He's just.
I wonder how he got bred into that. Was he somebody's fucking nephew or some shit? Like, how did he?
I don't know. I remember the story.
Yeah, there's got to be some story there. There's got to be. How is there not a Zakk Wylde fucking documentary? Can we get that?
Should be. Dude,
Can we get that? So hopefully somebody's working on that, and we get that in the next few years.
I'm just saying that there's a couple of these people.
Really interesting cat that would be an amazing documentary.
There's a couple of people like Derek Trucks and Zakk Wylde and Joe Bonamassa.
Right. Joe Bonamassa. That dude's slick.
I would tell you that these people have been bred into this, man. You know, they have been doing this for a very long time.
Well, a lot of them, their parents and grandparents were.
That's what I'm talking about.
Artists and actors and musicians.
That's what I say. Usually, that's why I usually ask that, because usually there's a channel to it.
And when somebody like Zakk picks up that guitar and starts doing those things, and you're in a culture that kind of supports that already, boy,
it blossoms. It blossoms.
Right. Yeah. He's gotten to do whatever the hell he's wanted to do since he was 17 years old. No doubt.
Well, that's lucky. So
back in the day when Dime was back in the day, he was slaying a guitar contest and battle of the bands and going back in there.
They quit letting him enter
they
the
quit letting him into the competition.
Yeah, really.
They were like, no, oh wait, Daryl's in here. Nope, never mind. You can't be in this one. We have.
Who wants to slay against that?
Here's $50, man.
Yeah.
Just, you can't do it, man.
Go buy some strings and a bottle. You'll be okay.
Well, I mean, even his brother, he's blown the drums off the motherfucking place. Yeah. Them two were amazing.
Vinny started in, was it junior high school, in the percussion section at the high school.
When do you really remember like that real hard? And I'm not even a musician, but really remember that real hard double bass line, like Pantera felt like that came to me. That
Vinny wrote it.
Listen to Becoming.
It was
his
just
it's almost
to
like
really notice
triplets.
a ton of bass.
A galloping triplet. That's what this. A galloping triplet, and he would run that into the ground. And like when you're talking about, so you had Dime that was a riff based guitarist. Like all the songs were riff based. They'd have these riffs and they'd stitch them together, right? And then run them by Vin. And as soon as they had the song, they'd run them by Vin. And I don't know. There's a magic there.
Lightning.
Yeah, in a bottle.
And Vinny wrote a bunch of songs.
I mean, it sucks it turned out Phil was a piece of shit person.
A little bit.
It really hurts my heart.
Yeah.
I mean.
Thanks, Phil. I had like your fucking posters and everything. You turned out to be
people fail. We're human, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
but some of his fails are just a little exceptional.
Yeah,
I didn't.
His really hurt my heart, though.
I didn't say that I forgive him. I just said that
his one's really hurt. You're like, oh, I can't defend that.
Well, yeah.
Even if he was shit faced drunk, and he was, you can't defend that. Like that. That's rough, bro. Like you just take it on down the line.
Yeah, it sucks to find your hero's true colors.
Well,
that's why they say never meet
I tell you
your
what.
heroes.
After that, I stopped. What would you call it? Like fanboying with the bands.
Yeah, and that changed a lot for me too.
From then on, from when I started seeing, like, I was like, oh, these artists are fucking things off.
They're real. You actually realize they're real people.
Right. But I appreciate the songs. I appreciate the songs and the music, and that's where I find the release with them. Like with Pantera.
That's where we came to common grounds. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know what I really like from Pandora's got these cuts that'll go on there, like the deep cuts on there.
Oh yeah.
And they'll just take Phil's voice and fuck it off, and they'll just be Diamond, Vinny, and Rex jamming.
Oh really?
Yeah, they'll just do the song without voice.
I mean,
because there's been remixes like that. You know.
Oh, fuck. Cemetery Gates has probably been done 3 or 4 different ways.
And how much?
Cutting Phil's
and
vocals out.
I mean, and even with Phil's vocals in there, it's an amazing song. Jesus Christ. I mean, like you say, sometimes we just look at the guy and go, wow, his music was great, but he's a hunk of shit. But you just appreciate the music. It's not like I knew him. It's not like I'm not going to rallies with the guy.
Yeah, I'm not calling him up. Hey, let's hang out.
When you have a group like that and you're world touring, you have. I'm sorry, but yeah, I get it. You hit the bottle and get a little far out there, but look, you have a responsibility to the planet.
Well, they didn't realize. Yeah, they didn't realize what
you are. They
didn't handle celebrity well. They didn't handle being a celebrity well.
Very well. Yeah.
They fucked that up. Right. And what was crazy is they were willing to put themselves on blast all the time because they were one of the first bands to give you the Pantera 1, 2, and 3 videotapes of their shit behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like if you don't remember that, they inspired a lot of bands to start doing that. And I'm glad they did.
Dime had his camcorder with him all the time.
They were one of the first bands to really give you they're getting fucked up behind the scenes and Pantera 3 Watch It Go video is crazy. Like if you guys ever saw the Watch It Go Pantera 3 video, I still own it. And then Rage Against the Machine started doing it, and a lot of bands started doing it. But I mean, they were the first ones to really give you a behind the scenes look when social media wasn't a thing. I mean, you get to see one where like they try to eat a fucking cake that's like as big as a fucking table, and they're all smoking weed, and like back before, you know, like just to see anybody smoking weed when we were kids was like the coolest shit ever. Like, or to see people drinking and like to see bands doing that shit and to see them traveling. I mean, that was a whole new experience. I mean, there wasn't a lot of that. There wasn't YouTube videos for us to go and see what bands were doing. When you finally,
those were in the shows. Those were in the moment.
Yeah, it was cool to see what bands were doing behind the scenes. Yeah. Like we all saw some of like huge concerts that they did, but we didn't all get to see like what it was like to be a traveling band.
That's where Dime had that camcorder the whole time. He's just back there getting it.
Getting it hard too, getting it like a motherfucker.
Man, we need to get a couple camcorders, and we just need to start filming everything. That
get those
body cams.
Get those body cams. No, get those cameras that fucking.
GoPro.
No, get those ones that fucking DJ Carbon's got.
Oh,
and set up two
cams.
of them, so you can get that whole 360 footage, and you can single in on single footage, and do like you can get both.
Is that how you get that video that looks like it's a drone that's stuck 3 feet behind you?
Yes. Kind of like that.
Yes. Right. I was like, how are they doing that? There's a stick there somewhere.
It's that. Like okay, so these 360 cameras are fucking the shit. You set them in the room, and they're taking 360 video the whole entire time. So you can go into the app and use the 360 video that they got, or single in on just your So if it was here, we could just single in on your side of it and just play your side of the video. And it would be flat video, normal looking, or you could swip it over to us, or take the 360 video of it. Like you can do so much with it. It's super cool interactive thing, and it's like a $300-$400 camera.
It's probably alien technology.
Yeah, probably,
but that does sound like it'd be something fun to play with.
It is, and I would tell
most alien technology.
Well, I mean, DJ Carbon has made a fucking thing out of it. Those circle photos and those views that he gets from those really cool interactive videos he gets from that camera are badass. And you know, I'm telling you, a couple of those, and you can.
I just duct tape my phone to a piece of machinery while I'm turning it. And then,
that's what we do. We just set a camera on a tripod.
Super high tech.
Hey, this is your boy from Cinna's car.
That's all right. I swear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get footage from the next like 4 or 5 shows, and just put them all on a DVD with half of the little spinning tumbler videos that he posts on Facebook, and I'm just going to make Sin and Scar DVDs. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
We're going to do the behind the scenes.
So before Friday and Saturday coming up, with our release of the new EP, we already have music that's available, correct? Or is this the first available music?
This would be the first available.
So this is a big deal.
Okay. Rock Rage Radio is getting ready to put us on their live end at somewhere towards the end of the week, somewhere about the same time, Saturday, Sunday, somewhere in there. I think is our first airing.
I think all that's out there right now is the couple of live videos.
So this is our first real like album
recording.
Release.
Yes,
right.
Yeah. Nice. This is a big fucking deal for you guys.
It'll be the online available. We'll have physical copies. These guys came together. Him and Jen came together and just. He said the merch fairy showed up and sent a picture on the band thread. I was like, it's a table full of stuff.
And the merch fairy's over on the couch.
Yeah, she's right over there. And so, we're looking to make some tracks and shake things up in 25.
Yep.
So on the EP, how many tracks are we expecting?
4.
4 tracks?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Now, when you come see us live, expect to see.
I bet we get another. Are we going to get another EP by the end of the year?
That's
very
what
possible.
Let's put it out here first on the air and Austin.
I always like that, man.
We'll just make it a thing. We'll do the releases here.
Yeah,
like
fuck it.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Dude, we'll have you on every
couple
time.
months. Every couple months, let's go.
Every fucking time, guys.
Every couple months, let's release 5 songs.
Every couple months.
Call it a 5-song,
a fiver.
If anybody out there wants to help finance that at the studio, get a hold of Trevor or me.
Yeah, straight up. If you love Sin and Scar and you want to help out, or you love the Aaron and Austin show, we're not afraid of dollars. So if you ever want to give us $1, we're not scared.
Stuff the money directly in my mailbox. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we will take 85 cents if you're struggling and don't have $1. We'll take 85 cents. We're not too proud to beg.
Yep. And if anybody can't make it to McPherson to help Trevor out, as you see, you can come see me at Subway at Rock and Harry. I'll take your donations there.
Well, and first and foremost, we're invented it here tonight. There is coming soon. Winfield versus McPherson show.
Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands.
Yes.
Battle-ish of the bands.
Battle-ish. We're gonna bring swords. And
yeah, there should be a LARPing.
There's gonna be LARPing.
There should be a LARPing element.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was already like.
What is McPherson's mascot? What is it?
The bulldog.
Okay, so we're Vikings, so we should have.
All right.
Vikings
Jesus. Okay, you guys
Bulldogs.
both got a good
Weird
mascots.
I have a Viking tattoo on my
That'll
back.
be LARPing.
Oh Jesus.
I'm down.
I don't know who to go for. It's all convoluted. It's tough. It's a tough pick. He's from Winfield.
So it's Vikings.
The McPherson group are a bunch of great musicians. So
That's true.
We're gonna have a lot of fun.
It's true.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with that.
We could call it the Battle of the Bands just because people like to go to that. Battle of the Bands. That sounds like something fun.
No, but we're all swinging fake swords at each other afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as we're doing that.
I don't know. They got. You ever been to the little side lot there inside of Love's at McPherson? They got.
Well, I would like that.
They got helmets and.
I've been to that side lot next to your.
They got old style like armature or armor from like.
What's your cool little spot though? Like the old where I came to a concert where it's like your VA building or what is that building?
Oh, the American Legion Hall.
Yeah.
There's a Legion.
It's got a full bar and a full venue place.
There's a VFW. There's a couple bars. They got the American Legion there. There's a few spots there. But
that's a pretty. I mean, but that place can fit a few people.
Yeah, we played.
That one's like I bet 150.
It can, but we gotta nose that ship around to where like, hey, look, rock and roll's not gonna break your whole place.
Oh, we got to deal with the owners.
We're not gonna throw a metal show that's gonna burn your establishment to the ground.
And then we fucking do a show and everything goes crazy.
We're not great whites.
It wasn't too bad.
We got.
They let Time and Space play in there because that's where I saw you last in McPherson.
Yeah.
Because I showed up and you were showing up with your boy. Me and you hung out for a little bit. They got the big bar in the back, that nice little spot in the front, and they let Time and Space play.
I would let Time and Space play just about anywhere too.
Well, yeah,
those guys are awesome.
Hey, let's be honest. That is one of the most tightest bands in the whole state of Kansas. My opinion.
When you're filling out the little piece of paper, right, and they're like, "What kind of music?"
Gospel.
You have to tell them.
Gospel. I mean, I could put.
Is that what it is though?
I could put alternative. It kind of is. You
guys put hard rock even. And
if you put that on rock and roll on there, they're like.
Well, they look at you. Well, they look at you and they go, "Wow, this motherfucker."
Well, a little bit. That's why we got to turn that ship the other way around. We got to write that a little bit by acting right and making good shows and having good turnouts. And
in the crowd acting correct too.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, let's never be the crowd that fucks a place up.
No doubt.
Come on, I will always say we ain't got no place for that. At the very end of the day, you'd be surprised what it takes to put on a show and how hard the people at the venue work, the people that promote shows work, the bands work. Don't come into a show if you feel like being an asshole. Go home and be an asshole to the people that you love. We don't need that shit.
Or just yourself.
Yeah.
We don't need that. We don't need that shit. So if you're feeling fucky that day, just like if you're sick, stay home. So if you're feeling like an asshole that day, stay home. We don't need you. We don't need you at any of our venues with that shit.
Well, supporting music means something,
It does.
And supporting music doesn't mean let me in for free.
Right.
Supporting music doesn't mean
let me act like a dick. Let me.
Oh, hey, I know.
I know the band.
Who's the dude that's still fucking the bathrooms
so you're
up,
the
guy?
dick, right?
Is that who are you? That guy that's still like plugging bathrooms and fucking the bathrooms up and shit.
Right.
How does that guy still exist?
I will put a band sticker in bathrooms, but
that's fine.
I don't fuck a bathroom up.
Yeah.
Stickers are allowed. Stickers are always allowed.
That last one wasn't on me. That little gem came across. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was like a silver, like a paper towel dispenser that was on a tile wall.
Always
black
sin and scar on there. A buddy of mine sent that to me. He was
like, bring us any stickers tonight?
Like, look what I did.
Actually, we have. We didn't bring any with us tonight. They'll be debuted Saturday, and we will have one for you guys
on Saturday. I'll be here. I think I'll be here. He'll be in Iowa. I think.
I'm playing this really cool festival.
He's playing Brown Street, Wet Street in Iowa this week.
That's
Brown Spot. Brown Spot.
That's on Valentine's Day.
No, it's Brown Spot. Brown Spot, West Spot. Yeah. It's Brown Spot, Wet Spot.
There's two bars in this town, Runnels, Iowa.
Okay.
There's Brown's Tavern and a bar called the Wet Spot.
Oh, that's it. That's
a brown wet spot.
Well, we played on the road there in a flatbed trailer. And
it's a little sticky in the middle.
We played the Taint.
No doubt. No doubt. That's cool though.
Right? Yeah. But the wet spot is like a kind of biker bar, and they have vibrator races where they have channels that go down, and you put your vibrator at the top, turn that on, and when the first one to wiggle its way down wins.
Do you think it's a battery issue or like what the wiggle of your jiggle is?
I think it's the wiggle of the jiggle.
It's the wiggle. It's not the battery.
So. Yeah,
so you think it? So you think it?
Until you see 75-year-old lady run out there with a 2-cycle, just
yeah, she got that.
She's priming the bull.
Yeah, she's
Some bitch takes a regular. It takes a regular car to start. It takes a regular car to start.
She's like, I've won every vibrator race since 1979. I'm not going to.
It's like
I'm the
fucking thing takes a battery tender
champion.
That's ridiculous. She plugs it in the wall with that automatic start. You're like, oh well.
We don't know who you are, but you're welcome at all of our shows.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you got the fastest vibrator in town, I can't wait to have you on there in an awesome show. Come on down and talk about it. If you can shoot a vibrator down a chute,
And if you're a bar in town and would like me to host vibrator races, I would fucking build that board. I know what it looks like. I've been there. I could build that board.
You can't gloss over that.
What I'm saying.
He knows how to build the board. I mean, this shit's...
It takes a certain board. Yeah.
Well, maybe we should...
Pay me well, I'll build the board, and we'll make it work.
Build the board.
Do you think there's like some back alley dildo races that goes on?
I can do
like
that.
There has to be.
Like they're back there just back there rolling dice and dildo
Well, how do you
races
warm these dildos up? You got to make sure. How do you know if your dildo's ready for the
$20 on the rabbit.
How do you know your dildo's ready for the main stage?
Right, you got to get out there and earn your.
Yeah, you can't just bring a dildo out fresh and foremost. Right out of the package with a new.
He's a contender.
Oh God!
Straight out of the package with a new 9-volt
one
in
with
it.
the veins.
We've let this go a little long.
You put it. Don't end it. Don't end it yet.
Yeah. By the way, we're Sin and Scar. We're a band. We kick ass. We love you guys.
That's what we need. We need to make Sin and Scar dildos.
Why not? Why not?
We'll make Sin and Scar dongs.
Why not, man? The fastest dildos in town. Them boys got 2-stroke engine. You ain't even got to buy the cycle filter in on bad boy.
Oh, you get it.
Diesel power, that son of a bitch.
So, but give him a little bit of the. You're going to be at the wet spot on the brown day.
Oh yeah, and then on the 15th, the Blue Society of Central Iowa, they rent out the whole hotel.
Oh damn!
It's a winter fest, but it's inside the hotel. So
that sounds like some serious swinger shit.
Right?
That sounds like some weird ass shit you're getting into. Is this a Diddy party?
Like a rock and roll cruise.
It does sound like some. Yeah, it sounds a little fucking conspicuous.
Yeah, it's like a Diddy party without all the baby oil and sex with kids.
Yeah. So sex with actual people that consenting adults.
I bet that.
And we're not slipping around on baby oil. I mean, I ain't trying to tear my knee up.
Yeah, exactly. But
that's what we're worried about.
There's like convention halls inside the hotel, and we do multiple stages. The whole hotel's rented out. And it is
a pretty cool thing.
It's pretty awesome for a winter fest.
Everybody in their robes.
Everybody
in their robes.
But Iowa's got
all white guys. It's really weird.
We'll promote it later.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that like Iowa and the northern United States has its own kind of regional music circuit and scene there too. Like Iowa,
and those guys appreciate it.
Yeah,
like they love live music.
I bet they do.
Like,
I bet they do.
Yeah.
There's nothing but deer and corn out there.
There ain't nothing out there.
That's one state I have never played in is Iowa.
You ain't missing nothing.
Well, I mean, I think it'd be cool to at least have it on the resume.
Let's be honest, Kansas is about the same. Kansas about the same.
Well, you got Des Moines and Cedar Rapids.
There's some pretty cool places in Iowa. I played baseball in Iowa.
They every now and then they pop a festival off up there that's worth being at.
Dude, I'm telling you, start getting into Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota. They start really appreciating live music, and it starts getting really fun. Some of my favorite shows have been in Wisconsin. Just they still get it up there for some reason.
Right.
Get what?
Live music. People go out to see live music. Here in Kansas, it doesn't seem like that's a thing. People would rather just fucking play Xbox or Fortnite or I don't even know.
Or pay $80 to go to a show at Hartman or at Interest and then not come see 3 better bands at Barleycorns for $10.
Yeah,
See, that's where I like the flatbed ideas. We could just pull up at Hartman when they're doing something out there, and we'll just bust it in the parking lot and just
shit on their
crash
shit.
the fucking party.
Shit on their shit. Dude, I'm all in on this. I'll even podcast there. I'll pull a trailer out and podcast as we shit on their shit out here.
You know what I thought about, man? Like,
I'll be in for that.
So back in the day,
I only say that because they don't do anything for the local scene. Really, they really just it's just nope. You guys are nope, just us.
Hartman Arena is the weirdest joint in the whole entire.
Little bit.
Maybe the weirdest venue.
One of my favorite venues,
country.
though.
It's the weirdest place in the whole country, though. They don't do anything. It sits vacant. They're not averaging a show a month there.
No, they're not.
What the fuck are we doing here? Like, as the Coliseum moved out and the Interest Bank Arena moved in, that place should have become a beacon for a lot of fun shows. They've had those shows, not marketed them at all, and not got the people in.
I played some cool shows here when it first
fucking
got open,
Russ showed up there.
Really...
Dude, fucking Russ showed up there, which is a huge artist.
Yeah.
And you didn't know about it till the next day. And so I'm like wondering what their business model is. Like, that is one of the weirdest venues in maybe the whole fucking country. Like, it's barely used for anything. It's a fucking tax write-off, it feels like.
They're too busy having gun shows and camping equipment shows.
Well,
you're not wrong.
Right.
You're not wrong, but that can't be paying the fucking bills.
Those kind of conventions and those kind of
because they're fighting.
Events,
They're still fighting the Kansas Coliseum for those shows.
rent.
The Kansas Coliseum still puts on those shows in
that back area.
Yeah.
In that back
so they're
area,
still fighting them for that shows. Like,
They might be taking off the overflow. For
they
those
are.
shows.
It's really weird that venue has. And what's great about that venue is, guess what? There's parking everywhere.
Yeah.
We can, if the show sells out, we can still fit them all in the fucking parking lot, which was great about the Cotillion or the Coliseum. We had a huge parking lot. We get to park around the place. That's why they built it right outside of the fucking city.
Memories of that parking lot. Wow.
Oh shit! I ain't gonna ride. You go out the wrong exit, you ain't finding your car. I went out the wrong exit.
I slept in that parking lot a couple times.
I stole kegs of beer from that fucking place. And I've walked there. I did graduation at the Kansas Coliseum. I did a lot of things there. But the fact that the Hartman Arena is a dormant place 90% of the year is really fucking weird to me. Like, I don't know what we're doing there. Like, like it's a show a month if you're lucky. Like, it's really a fucking shit show there.
Well, when it was built, it was like indoor football, right? Do they still even do that?
No. The Wichita Wild was moved to the Interest Bank Arena.
Oh. It's got all kinds of potential, but I'm just saying what it takes to be able to open the doors at a place like that, and just to put on the show, the overhead that would cost.
Would you consider security, production?
I think you can put on any show that gets put on at the Cotillion can be put on at that show.
Insurance is a big deal, actually. Yeah.
Let's say, I think that any show that could play at the Cotillion could also play at the Hartman.
What somebody could do. Let's see, a route that I have thought about is there's so many local bands here. So many local bands. And if somebody had the promotional skills, right, to raise, and the fundraising skills to raise up, let's say, 20 grand or plus or minus, whatever that was, right? And then we go, okay, here we go.
Grand.
We're gonna take this and we're gonna open this venue for it, and then we're gonna have $5 grand for the winner of the Battle of the Bands, and we're gonna have some kind of sponsorship or record deal or some kind of little something in there to get that going, and then just do. I don't know. I want to see all of the music scene to be able to get in on something like it. A lot of the festivals. Well,
if you got 20 grand, there's a lot to go around.
Well, what I'm saying is I don't know how that works, but that's what it takes to get into the big doors like that. They don't open the doors unless there's a paycheck involved.
You're right.
And unless you can make so.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
I don't know about promoting. That's why I like the bar scene.
Well, you do a pretty good damn job of promoting. Let's be honest.
I share the shit out of it. I gotta say the Facebook groups are pretty kind to me. I just go on there like every 3 days.
Guys,
puke all over them.
Do what Trevor does. Whether you love it or not, whether you feel cringe or not, you gotta share and like and move your product. If you're a band,
believe in what you have.
Yeah, I ain't got time for this.
Believe in what you're doing.
Exactly. And if you don't, then get the hell out the way and let somebody in the will.
Yeah, come on.
As far as it goes with sharing, if I know you, if we've played before, it's an automatic share. If whatever I see that comes across my feed gets shared.
Because I know you're working as hard as I am.
Right,
so
right.
And we all know it's a fucking bullshit hustle.
And so, when JWL's posting or when Santia's posting or when whoever's posting on there that
love you.
That we get on, love it, share it, and share it.
And I will also say if always love and share it, and the likes and shares mean a ton. But I ain't gonna lie to you. So if you see something cooking, as far as comments, I ain't saying comment on everything, but if you see something cooking on any of our friends' social media, someone's got 10, 16, 15, 20 comments, comment on that. Like, let's keep that moving because the comments really cook for social media.
I cross post shit out of
They're
a lot
big.
of those posts and get those.
When something hits and everybody's talking about it, make sure that we post that because those are actually more important than likes and interactions. Comments are the biggest one because if you moved somebody enough to say some shit, then you really hit home somewhere.
If you go in the analytics on the pages that you're over, right, and the analytics will show you that those interactions are what boost those spikes.
Exactly, they are.
Right.
Shares and comments, and comments trump shares. But those are the two things: shares, comments, and then you're talking interactions like likes and whatever.
I also cross post the shit out of anything. Like I get on there like when the Cotillion set up the THC drop, right? They posted that from their Facebook page, right? I take that because it's already got 300 views and so many likes, right? And it just keeps on growing. I think it's up to like 1.6 thousand.
And you get to piggyback on that.
Right, and I'll piggyback the shit out of that, cross-post the hell out all over the place of it, right?
Guys, that is a huge...
You got to figure it out.
There are a ton of motherfuckers out there trying to charge you money to learn these tricks. They're not that hard. When something hits, piggyback your shit on it, especially if you're a part of it. Tag yourself in it and repost it. It ain't that hard to do. There's a lot you can do for yourself as a band without having to pay a bunch of motherfuckers to do it.
Yeah.
So
it's just
there's nothing that you
dedication,
can't really do for yourself
out.
that money's going to buy you, and especially initially. But once you start getting into the upper levels and the upper tiers of that production and promotion, then those things can kind of help.
Well, then
you have to really know what you're doing.
Then you can
right,
sponsor
right,
posts. Like you guys are at that spot. You guys are doing big things. You guys got, major openings for big bands at big locations. You guys are playing within a month. You're playing at Wave and the Cotillion.
Yep.
Well, you're at the two biggest spots in the whole entire town.
Crushing it.
Yeah,
really.
crushing it.
Hopefully.
Open it. Yeah, I mean, so those are things you can sponsor. Those are things you can really hang your hat on if you're trying to run social media for you guys. And I'm proud of you guys, man. You guys are the shit. And you guys are the reason you're here is because you've been working your ass off, and we notice it. And me and Aaron, that's why we love to have you guys on because we always
the guys put it out there, man. Like it really is what you put into it. If you want to do something, then you have to have a group of guys that also want to do something just as much as you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and you can have a second job and you can have all this these guys show you how to make it work. You can do
balance.
And they have even Garrett's and multiple bands and still making it work. I mean, there's a lot of work. Shit.
He's in every
day job.
He's in my band. He's in my band, and I didn't even start a band yet.
Yeah.
And actually, do you want to do a little something crazy?
Say it.
Yeah,
that's what we love crazy on this show.
It's still a couple days before the EP release. I happen to have the 4 masters right here on my phone.
Give us one. Give us one.
Can we plug it in, maybe?
Can you
hear me?
You beat me. You beat me
I
too.
wonder if there's a good way to get the audio, so it's a good audio.
Personally, I like Bottom Rung. That's my favorite one off that one so far.
Let's do that one then. Let's do that one then.
email it to Slow Coast?
Let's do a Bottom Rung. Let's send him Bottom Rung. Is that the newest of the?
Y'all talk about something. We'll figure this out.
You ain't figuring shit out. It'd be an upside down camera before you know it.
Oh, settle down. Come on.
Well, I can't make jokes about it. What the hell
Slow Coast ICT at Gmail.
I'm gonna buy her a Nerf gun just to
shit.
just be like, what?
No, come on.
She'd miss.
Just
Bitch would
use
miss.
Like an elbow.
She'd miss. She shoots. She can't shoot. Easy.
No.
Well, you want you know you control.
Run slow too.
You can control. You gotta.
I run slow now.
You're controlling the monster that you make.
All right.
McPherson.
I'm in the stage.
McPherson versus Winfield all-out battle-off. I got my money on Winfield. I got my money on McPherson. I don't know who I can pick.
I don't even know. I think we're comparing apples and oranges, really. If you look at it,
have to get the red shed to say yes.
The red shed. We'll do it at the red shed.
Ooh, they love us.
Do it
there.
at the red shed.
I'll fucking podcast there the whole time.
All right, here we go.
This is my favorite song. I wrote this.
This is Bottom Rung.
It's also.
If anybody's listening, I wrote this song. It's been a great week.
Bush beer. Drink the fuck out of it. It's great. Bush. Yeah. Welcome to the mountains, cocksucker.
All I can hear is your chair.
See, this one's a sleeper. It just kind of hangs out.
What it is an exclusive release on the Aaron and Austin show.
First time hearing recorded.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it is.
The bottom.
Wrong. Well, it's all around me. That's all that I see. Yeah, it's a tripod.
Yeah. That sounds so much better.
This is what you're gonna get Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night at the Hideout. Come in. Come and hang out with us. Saturday night.
Saturday here. Friday's Cotillion.
Are you guys gonna play a little bit of this Friday night at the Cotillion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So get the money back. Get in with your money on that one, and come out to Saturday too. Friday night and Saturday night.
That's what's up.
Hey, the track sounds really good. Where'd you record it?
It does sound great.
Dustin, Bullet Ride.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bullet
Dustin
Ride.
Ritter.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Dustin Ritter.
Very nice.
A lot of motherfuckers shit sounds weak. This sounds amazing.
High
He's got
caliber
it down.
audio.
We were in and out of there before lunch.
Yeah,
I
four
mean,
tracks. Man.
Sounds good though. It's clean. It's clean. Yeah. Sounds amazing.
I don't know if it's playing.
You know how hard it is to not grab one of your basses and play along with this shit right now?
I ain't stopping you, man.
Who's at the bottom? Who wrong? Yeah. I love how he just peels that off in there. Just
Yeah.
This is my favorite part's coming up right after this little.
My favorite part is original music being premiered live on the Aaron and Austin show.
That's what's up.
These guys are fucking badass. If you're hearing this right now, Sin and Scar's new EP comes out Saturday night. Make sure you fucking get that motherfucker and come out to the party.
On all platforms. Doesn't matter what you got. Pandora, iMusic, this and that, Chitter, Chatter, Twatter, whatever it is, man. It's all, everything that DistroKid handles, and we're out there. So we're going to see how that goes.
Oh, we're going to blow the roof off this motherfucker on Saturday. Come in, throw your dollars around. I'll be here. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Nothing. You never been nothing.